Hey guys, sitting here in a hot tub just reflecting, and I figured I'd go ahead and talk to you about my rebirth, if you will, my testimony, if you will. You see, I'm 52, and I recently died on my 52nd birthday, and we'll just say that I was doing things in excess, a little too much, things I don't normally do, but I was definitely doing them at this point. You never know until you try it, right? You never know until you try it. So why not try it? Live life. Taste death, live life, right? It works that way, it really does. So we'll just say I died. And when I died, I could see my body, I could feel my body. It's cold, it's right here. I can tell you everything about it. And I had this pull on my soul at a 45-degree angle, and I was going to hell. My death angel was taking me down. And when you die, you don't know that you die. You don't know that you're dead when you're dead, because your consciousness is still there. So your spirit is your consciousness. This is me talking, this is my soul talking to you. When we communicate with each other, this is our souls communicating. I know this for a fact. Because our body leaves and our consciousness still goes, whether it's heaven or hell at a 45-degree angle, both ways. I'll experience both, and I'll explain everything later. But what I finally firmly believe is that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. and there's so much has happened before us and so much after us in our 10 years. And we're definitely being watched. We're definitely being tested. It's so easy now to look back and be like, just don't be a dick. And love life. Experience everything. And just be nice to everybody. It's so easy, but yet so hard. So when I died, I was headed down. Everything was shaking. I had this pull I couldn't get away from, and it sucked. I mean, I couldn't get away. I could pull myself up. I could do this. I could whatever. I just couldn't get away from it. I got scared. I called out to God, and those 3 letters, that word, those 3 letters, G-O-D, stopped everything on my descent to hell. And when it did, this most beautiful blue light, I know it's purple, now it's green, but give it a second, it'll turn, oh yeah, like that, right there, came around me, and I heard these bells, all of a sudden, whoosh, I'm sent up to this area. It's a judgment room. Just like when you're dead, you don't know you're dead. When you're in a judgment room, you don't know you're in a judgment room. You figure it out pretty quick, though. I had 40 people around me. I could see their silhouettes, I couldn't see their faces. It was pure white. Your hearing is 500 times better. I could hear a pin drop. And I felt at first that there was good people and bad people in there. No, there's nothing but good people in there. You just don't want to hear the truth. I hear this, I told you so. Whoosh, go back down. I'm like, what the hell was that? Literally, that's what I said as I was going back down to hell. That death angel came over. What's the matter, baby? I got you. I got you. Come with me. Ho, ho, ho. I won't even go into the stuff that happened as I called out to God a second time, because I was in that judgment room 5 times. I was kicked out 4 times. The last time it took me 2 hours just to get a second chance, to have a second chance at life and come back and have this testimony right now. So let's talk about these 4 times. I was kicked out each time consecutively. I kept calling out to God each time bad shit was going on, and I don't even care to talk about it right now. It's a whole nother conversation. And when I went back, I realized the third or fourth time they hear your thoughts. It wasn't but 2 weeks later I kept questioning myself after I was back and saved. Why did I keep getting kicked out? Why? Thank you for a second chance. I kept getting kicked out because what I was thinking compared to what I was saying were two different things. I'm in sales. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a people pleaser. In the past, not so much now. Now I don't care. I'm going to tell you what's on my mind, whoever's in front of me. And I don't care what it causes. Because if I'm not true to myself, I'm not true to God. I look back and like, how much of my life have I been fucking living like this? All of my adult life. Yeah. I was not true to myself. I was always trying to please others, not myself. I wasn't being true to God. I was not the best version I can be. I was a chameleon. I was fake. Yeah. I almost accepted my fate. Third time I was kicked out of there. And I realized, no. This is not me. And I called out a fourth time and a fifth time. Fifth time I was in there, I realized I'm the bad man that's in there. There's nobody bad in there. They're all good. They just were saying things that I didn't want to hear. Because I'm a man. I did certain things. I put it underneath the mat and I just fucking take off and I go and twist the grip and wow, they'll be fine. I'm fine. They can deal with it. I can deal with it. No. I never killed anybody. So I'm good, right? But I definitely killed them emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Oh, that's way worse. As I was descending to hell and watching my soul be burnt slowly, about this slow, clockwise, red, I was having to relive every bad thing I've ever done in my life. I like to think I'm a good guy, a good father, a good husband, a good everything, businessman, friend, and this, that. But I actually lived 3 hours of all the bad things that I did in the past. Really? Fuck. Two hours of the last time I was 2 hours. Last time I was in a judgment room. My forehead was on the granite. I'm on my knees. I'm begging to come back, to have a second chance, to right my wrongs, to do the things that I need to do in life, to apologize to the people that I hurt, own up for the shit that I did. Please give me a second chance to right my wrongs. Crying like a little bitch. Forehead on the ground. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful I got a chance to come back. And I gotta tell you something. This tattoo says God, family, and others. When I got that 6 years ago, we got this one, we're trying to, Father, Jesus, and Holy Ghost, and it looks like XXX. So, until I bow down like this, and then you can see it. Wrong angle, that's Sturgis. So, people have even said it looks like a swastika. Does that look like a swastika? That's not a swastika. So, from that, okay, let me bow, let me pray. Now you see it. But God, family, and others. You know, when I first got this, I had a hard time putting God in front of my family because my family is my family. These are my kids. This is my wife. This is my tribe. Since I came back, the next week and a half later, I saw these signs. Everything I was listening to, watching, hearing, people I was talking to and all that, I missed all the signs. You see, I was getting everything I ever wanted, but nothing I ever needed. Or what I perceived I thought I wanted, but nothing I needed. Yeah. No, I need God. I want God. I need to be the best version of myself, for God, for my children, for my friends, for my exes, for everybody. Your purpose here is to live life to its fullest. Your time here is short. There's such a continuum that I experienced from going from descending to hell to that judgment room. Huge frequency. Stuff prior to us, like you can't believe. Things after us. We're not the only ones. You think after 6 days of creating all this, and 7th day he relaxed, and he's been doing nothing ever since. There's stuff before us. There's stuff after us. It's all around us. That's why it's God of Earth and the universe. We're all connected. I know that. Again, we are spiritual beings having a human existence. I know for a fact that when you die, your consciousness still continues. Think about that for a minute. And you have to answer to the shit that you've done. You're definitely being watched. Believe it or not, that's up to you. That's just a fact. You'll experience it. You know, I heard that the Bible's basic instructions before leaving Earth the other day. Thought that was pretty cool. Since I came back a week and a half later, at this point, and I was 52, still am 52, but that was September 23rd. That's, it's been 6.5 months, 7 months or so. My life is better. You see, I've put God in front of my family, and because of it, my family's stronger, way stronger. My others are stronger. I've actually come back and spent hours going back, talking to, and apologizing for my actions to people that I've hurt along the way. Whether they forgive me or not, I ask for their forgiveness. Sometimes I don't even ask and they forgive. Some don't, but that's okay. At least the hole in my soul is closing and getting smaller from the things that I know I've done. So a week and a half later, here I am, stone cold sober, clear mind. Alright, I may have had a beer. It's a beer. But I definitely wasn't doing anything else. I actually went to my family room, fell to my knees after a motorcycle event, had a good time, but I knew something was missing. I shared my experience with a bunch of friends in extreme detail and explained what was happening, because at this point, that's all I knew was descending to hell. I fell to my knees and I asked God out loud verbally, please forgive me. Please help me. I give my soul to you. That moment, that's when I got pulled up instead of being pulled down. I asked for redemption before I gave my soul to God. Forgiveness, redemption, and I asked God I gave my soul to God. As soon as I did, I had this pull up, not the pull down, and it happens at 45-degree down and up. All of a sudden I saw the most beautiful blue light, and instead of being pulled down and watching my soul, my heart be cut, I watched it be repaired counterclockwise with this most beautiful blue light, and I could breathe. See, when I was descending, all I wanted to do was exhale, and it felt good to exhale, but it was a continual exhale, but I knew it was going to turn to pain. When I got saved, all I want to do is breathe in. I lost my long COVID cough that I've had for 2 years. This most beautiful blue light came down in a corner right next to a picture of my 4 children. It was just beaming. And this blue filtering light was just ever so filtering, so perfect. There is no English word to describe the power, pure love, pure joy of standing in this light. I've never felt so amazing in my life. I had no fear. I had no worry. I was euphorically mesmerized. And this is not even, there's more powerful words to say, I would say it. It was the most amazing thing that ever happened to me in my life. Above everything. And I don't take that lightly. I was standing in the Creator's presence of His light. I felt armor. I felt power like you've never experienced. And I'm a fighter. I'm a sheepdog. I protect virtues. I'll take on 5 guys, 10 guys. I don't care. I'll be the one that goes down, but you're not going to do that to that woman. You're not going to, you just, no. But I usually win. So, I felt pure power and love. And I know what I am in afterlife. At some level, I am a warrior of God. I know that. I felt power just coursing through, but it's pure love at the same time. There is nothing, I mean, I'm in a hot tub and I'm getting goosebumps telling you this, Best experience I've ever had in my life, for sure. And I realize I'm being forgiven. Yeah, me. I start crying. It took me 6 hours to lose my soul, and it took me 6 hours to gain my soul back, just so you're aware. This is a long process. And I'm being pulled up on my tippy toes, standing like a ballerina. Now I have bunions from wearing cowboy boots and biker boots and shit like that. And when I do push-ups, man, it hurts. I was like this, like a ballerina, chest out, being pulled like this, and it's just like you just want it to go. You're mesmerized. You just want it to go. I didn't go because I'm here for a reason, and for the first time in 52 years, I know what my purpose is in life. I've been waiting for this moment my entire life. It's to own up for my shit that I did, make amends, and I've apologized to the people I've hurt along the way. It's not been easy. It's taken 6, almost 7 months. But my relationship with everybody is. My soul is fulfilled. My happiness, my mental, spiritual, physical well-being is in a whole nother level. I'm not fully at peace. I'm doing the best I can, but I'm learning something new every day, trying my hardest. I'm at more peace now than I've ever been in my entire life. I do read the Bible every day, or listen to it. Try self-help books. Do self-meditation for 30 minutes every day. Mind, body, spirit, physical. Work out. Change my eating habits. Still drink beer. I can't believe I'm drinking a Busch Light, but I am. So, oh man, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I am so excited for these next chapters of my life because I look at things differently now. Still far from perfect, but at least I have some tools. I know what I am in the afterlife. I'm a fucking warrior. I know what my purpose is here. I've seen it in the afterlife. I know what I need to do here. The second thing is talk about my testimony. Help others. I can't tell you how many people have come up to me. You're here for a reason. Since I've been back. Something brought me to you. 15, 18 people. I know I've helped 2 friends from, I helped 5 before I died. I'm a biker. I see everything from the lowest to the lowest to the highest, and everything in between because we're connected through these bikes. I'm right where I need to be. Yeah. I know what my reason is here. To help others. Own my shit. I had to be baptized through fire. What's the saying? Even the sharpest metal blades, even the sharpest steel has to go through the hottest of flames. I get that. Boy, the flames suck. But if you have belief, you can pull out. I will tell you that things happen a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 months after. And you realize, oh my gosh, that's what happened. Because in life, in school, you're given the lesson and then you learn, or then you take the test, right? So you're given a lesson, then you take the test. Oh, you pass or you fail. In life, you're given the test. When you die, you learn the lesson. So my question is this, when I realize this, how many times, because, it's not like I was A+ student, I was like B, C, Oh, A if I was really into it, like, P, fencing, skiing, architecture, but everything else, typing, F. Ironically, now we all type, right? I'm like, I'll just hire someone to fucking do it. But I went back to those teachers, and I'd always ask them, hey, can I take this test over again? And like, sure. And I just skate by, man. I can get a C-, and I pass. Guess what? That's cool teacher, right? That's God. So the 5th time that I was in a judgment room, I couldn't remember any prayer. I just knew I was the bad one in that room. It wasn't people that were bad in that room. I just didn't like hearing what was being said. I realized I'm the bad person in there. So I'm on my hands and knees, like I said, crying like a little bitch. Forehead on the granite, cold. Could hear so good. Couldn't see faces, I could only see silhouettes, about 40 of them. Yeah. Begging to come back. Please let me go back and right my wrongs. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me, please forgive me, please forgive me. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Such regret, such remorse, such pain. Whoosh. The spirit to the physical, the suction coming back and coming back. Now you're here. The physical meets the spirit again, connects. It was amazing. But I was so confused. Did I just die? What was that? I got asked a question when I came back. If that person thought they were the devil. And I looked at them and I said, no. When in truth, I just realized I just said my first lie. My second chance to come back because I know that was the devil. Like, you don't know when you're dead. You don't know when you're in the judgment room. You definitely know when you see the devil. You definitely know when you're standing in God's presence. Those are facts. Week and a half later, that's when I got saved. Then another week and a half later, I got baptized because I knew I'd already been saved. Now I want to make a proclamation to myself, to God, that I'm going to live a different life. In His light. Totally different. So God, this bush lights to you. I love you. Yeah. Life is pretty wild. Don't waste it. Attack it. Own it. Love it. You're here for a small time. Your mission here is to simply live life. Live it. If it scares you, go for it. Alright. I just felt I should say it because I did this once before and I couldn't get it out because I had music playing in the background. I tried to post it. This is like literally like a week after everything had happened. And because it had music, it was copywritten. I couldn't post it. Lights were flickering around me. Supernatural stuff was going on. I had not cleansed my house yet. I had not said prayers over it. I had evil spirits all around me. I looked totally different. Long beard, long hair. Now I have God and light within me. I can face any dark spot. I know the power of God. And we're created after Him. That's all you need. If you have any questions, just DM me. Love to talk to you about it. Go into way more detail. The detail, both descending and ascending, is very descriptive. This is just a cliff note, if you will. But I'm really looking forward to these next chapters of this book. Talk to you later.